Again, I was making a number of kind of crass generalisations about the Scots, about my country then. I don't believe any of them. Again, I did it for comic effect. But you do meet people who have very fixed notions about other groups of people. I'll give you an example of what I mean. I got in a cab in London in December, and about 5 minutes into the journey, apropos of nothing, early on a Sunday morning, the cab driver turned round to me and he said, "I think all homosexuals should be killed." Now, whatever you think of that, Glasgow, as a statement, you have to admit it's a bold opening conversational game. You know, with a stranger. And I was a bit taken aback. I went to him, "Oh, why do you think that?" And then there was a pause, because he'd obviously never had to go to the next level of the argument before. Fraternising mainly with cab drivers, so... well, that was just accepted as a point. So, and he said, well, after a moment, he said, well, because homosexuality is immoral. And I said, this is honestly true, I said, I'm not sure how much weight you can afford to place on the notion of morality in this argument, because morality is not a fixed thing. It changes its parameters culturally, historically, over time. I said, for example, look at ancient Greece. To this day, we still take most of our most fundamental principles about ethics, aesthetics, philosophy, medicine, science, whatever, from ancient Greece. And yet, I said, in ancient Greece, love between two men, far from being immoral, was actually considered the highest, most ethical, most profound, if you will, most moral form of love that there could be. So all I'm saying, I said to him, is I'm not sure how useful morality is, given its flexible nature, as a cornerstone of your argument on this subject. And then he said to me, this is honestly true, he said, well, you can prove anything with facts, can't you? For a minute I went, yeah, and then I thought, hang on, that's the most fantastic way of winning an argument I've ever heard. I'm not interested in facts. I find they tend to cloud my judgment. I prefer to rely on instinct and blind prejudice.